Hello, everyone. I am here today with your message of the week. So, let me pull out the cards of the week. Let me shuffle it one more time before we do this. I mean, they're shuffled, but I like to make sure. So, Monday. That was the throat chakra that turned back around. We have accelerated motion. This is the Eight of Wands. Moving, shaking, a lot of things going on. Tuesday. Whoa. Did something fall back in there and turn? I thought something flipped, but no. Tuesday. Four of Pentacles, firm foundations. Wednesday, Nine of Swords, suffering in silence. Thursday, mental conflict, Two of Swords. Friday, strength card, power, 8. Saturday, triumph. This is the chariot card. Sunday, Nine of Pentacles, material harvest. And then the bottom of the deck, we have Rejoice in Celebration, Three of Cups. There's only one card on here, which is the Three of Cups in the bottom of the deck. And it just feels like things are going to be better than you thought they were going to be. Okay. So if we think about like last week we ended the week with this fear of money. And I'm seeing that fear almost the entire week until we hit the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Let me see two of these cards. Oh, look at how ironic two flew out. The first thing we have is the horned owl. Become the shadow that washes. Keep quiet while moving intently. That's really sound advice. And then the second one is sacred space. Mundane, two eyes, not of my own. Wait. Mundane, two eyes, not of my own. These sacred responsibilities are mine to embrace. Okay, first of all, with those two cards, I can tell you 1,000,000,000% that let go and let God, right? Last week, we ended the week with this fear about money, and it's something external, somebody, masculine energy, King of Wands in reverse, messing around and screwing your, I want to say, economic abundance, right? Your material sustainability in your material world. And then these two cards coming out is talking about the fact that, yes, though these things are happening, you have strength and power in your sacral space or your sacred space, right? And what it's saying is that though your life might look mundane and boring to a layman, right? A regular person, you do a lot in the spiritual realm. You can sit and you can meditate and you can talk to your spiritual team and you can make rituals and you can do intentions, cleansing, purifying your home, the people in your home, the situations around you. That creates change, but you must remain quiet about what it is that you're doing so that it can manifest. Now, that's something that happens in the spiritual realm. We tell everybody to keep quiet when you're creating some kind of ritual. And the reason I say that is because you don't know the mind or the mental world of the second person, right? You know your mental world, you know your reality. And sometimes other people knowing what you personally are doing, it can negatively impact you in a way where I want to say waters down whatever it is that you're trying to create, or it might distort it. So always keep in mind that the best magic is the one that you don't do by yourself in your lonesome with nobody else knowing, right? Nobody else can interfere their agenda. Nobody else can put their ideas or their vision of something into your head or in your magic. That's the reason whenever I do rituals for people, I just ask them what they want, and then I tell them a approximate time that I'm going to do it, and then I do it without them kind of interfering, because my projection and their projection are two different things that can negatively impact each other. So important for you to know you have more strength that you know, and you have to return to that. So then we start the week on Monday with accelerated motion. So the Eight of Wands here is kind of in this energy where shit keeps just rolling down the hill, and you're like, stop, 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 and the thing just keeps rolling down the hill, and you're like, holy shit. That's what this feels like. A lot of messages, a lot of streams, media, a whole mess of stuff. The world is gonna end. The world is gonna end. That's what this feels like on Monday. Okay. Um, that makes us fall in this energy of desperation. That makes us fall in this energy of holy crap, catastrophizing everything that's around us. On Tuesday, we have the four foundations. Number 4, how strong is your foundation? How strong on faith? How strong on belief system? You know, I know a lot of magic-y people, or well, I've seen them online or whatever, but when shit hits the fan, they lose their shit, right? I mean, like, how strong is your belief in whatever it is that you're praying to? It doesn't matter what you're praying to it. How strong is your belief in that? How strong do you believe that deity is? How strong do you believe that that intention is? How much do you believe that they hear you? Because in the moments of crisis is when we must return to our foundation, our roots, and say, the fuck? I'm not going to accept that. Like, I have friends in all the right places, and you, my dear, are going to get the fuck out, is the energy I'm feeling here. Sorry, all of a sudden I'm getting very like, so keep that in mind. You have spiritual teams, you have spiritual movement. And there's a lot of people that say, oh, well, that's just spirit. Yes, but 99% of the things that we see in this reality happens in spirit. 1% is what we see here. Okay, this is our trickle down economics. Okay, this world, this reality is trickle down economics. 1,000,000,000 things happen over there, and we get the crumbs. All right, so might as well make those crumbs be big enough that you will be okay. And so come back to your foundation, ground yourself, anchor yourself. You know your truth, you know your power, you know that you can talk to somebody, you know that things can change. You've seen it in different aspects of your life. You have to have that faith, and that's what I'm seeing on um Tuesday. On Wednesday, we have the energy of the Nine of Swords, suffering in silence. This is having nightmares, and having doubt and having worries and blah, blah, blah. Well, this sounds like then being spiritually attacked at nighttime, too. So on Wednesday, I would recommend very strongly to double down on those spiritual protections that you do prior to going to sleep. Because if you get a lot of things bombarding your mind, bombarding your mind on Wednesday, it will limit the power you put behind the energy you founded, the foundation you created on Tuesday. Okay, and that's the whole intention for it, right? This energy of, oh, like, let's screw them over so they can't move forward. As a matter of fact, let me see, the 24th is when we have the eclipse. That is interesting. I'm looking at it right now. No, not the 24th, the 29th. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 days away from the actual eclipse. You're going to be in the middle of the Mercury retrograde. So you're feeling the internal turbulence and the distortion that the retrograde creates, right? The Mercury retrograde creates. And this is what you're going to be feeling. So as you're feeling that, I would say note down your dreams, then go back to the drawing board and now speak to your spiritual team about what happened in your dream, how you can combat it, do ritual work to break it, and things like that, so that you can come back to your center. You have the power, right? Through your prayers. I mean, it doesn't matter what belief system you are. This is like non-denominational. I might say, not, I'm not going to say that because that's actually some kind of weird religion, but I want to say this is eclectic religion, or agnostic for some people. We all have our tools, our armaments. We all are magicians in one way or another. Like how Catholics use a rosary, like how in the Wicca belief system have devotionals to certain deities, how if the Yoruba belief systems have their rituals and their incantations that they do to their spiritual guides that can help them. I'm hearing Shango. And so all these things can help you. That's what you should go. Like, whenever you have these nightmares, whenever these intense feelings come towards you the next morning, and you're like, holy shit, I wasn't feeling like this yesterday, and now I'm having this doubt about X, Y, and Z. Write it down. Then at nighttime or in daytime or whenever you have some free time, because there's actually no time specific for spiritual work, is whenever you have the time, even though there is like astrological timing. You sit there and then you literally start doing something that can actively work towards that fear that shows up in that dream space. Okay. Then we go into Thursday, and Thursday have this Two of Swords, and this is the black energy, the black swords, but right here it's mental conflict. Okay. So this is this energy where you're having your doubts, right? You're in this energy of walking by faith, but at the same time, this lingering implanted thought is like eating you alive. I would continue whatever you did on Wednesday on Thursday, so that you can continue moving forward, so you can continue realizing that it's just an implanted, I want to say, inception, right? It's a movie. If you guys haven't looked it up, I would. But Inception is this movie where people walk into your dream state and plant a seed that creates like an idea, a doubt. And when that happens, you like, I want to say, self-sabotage based on that seed that was planted. And you don't even know it's there. It was planted in there. And so that seed seems to be have planted on Wednesday, and on Thursday it's still affecting you, but you have the power. You have, now I hear that song, I got the power. You have the power, you have the will, the mind is yours. So then that's reclaiming your mind and saying, no, I don't think so, bitch. I said what I said, and it's not this, and it's not that, and this is what's gonna happen. Okay. So then we move into the weekend that feels fucking amazing. I don't know, all of a sudden I'm having a lot of swears. That feels amazing, okay? Because if you do the work like I flippin' just told you to do, right? All of a sudden you step into your power. We have the strength card. When the strength card appears, the strength card does not appear because, oh, I'm super powerful. The strength card appears in moments of crisis. This is when your mind literally says to yourself, what the hell are you doing? Do you forget who you are? Do you forget what you came from? Do you forget the strength that is inside of you? Did you forget what you've overcome? Do you understand that you are a survivor? Do you understand that you thrive out of anything? Do you understand that you will rise? And so it's like, oh, I got chills when I said that. And it's like coming back to life. So this is reclaiming your power. This is saying to whatever this energy was, F you. You guys know the finger I'm trying to hold up. And I know who I am, and you ain't got power over me. Now, mind you, I need you to keep in mind that during this retrograde period, this is what this energy is going to be. Okay? Because it's linked to Aries all the way through the 29th, which is like, it's linked to Aries all the way through the 29th, the Mercury retrograde. Okay. And in between them, there is a lunar and then a solar eclipse. So you're going in through the darkness to see if you come out the light. And it's for you to decide if you are the leader of your reality or if you're somebody's bitch. So keep that in mind. Don't let somebody tell you you're less than when you know you're more. And if you feel disempowered, your job as a human, as a spirit, having this expression in the human reality, and I'm going to tell you something. What makes us strong is the human reality. It is not the spirit. The spirit is using the human to get stronger. So if the spirit says, well, I'm not just a body, I'm a spirit having a human expression, bitch, you've already gotten weak, okay? Because the reality is, I'm the spirit inside this human, and I am using the strength of my spirit to tell this human, we got this, and let's work together to get over this, because we got tools and resources. And that's how a strong spirit becomes formed. Not this, I'm a spirit having a human expression. Okay? Sorry, somebody needs to hear that. It pisses me off. these people with this spiritual mumbo jumbo. Look, this, if we didn't need this human body, why the hell would we come down here? That's all I'm gonna say. So this is when your spirit wakes up and rises and tells the body, we got this, bitch. We're going to change everything for our greatest good and reclaim the power. And then Saturday and Sunday, we walk into this energy of triumph over adversity and material harvest, freedom. Nine of Pentacles is freedom. I am a sovereign in this body. I have control over my reality. Nobody tells me what to do. I don't bend over so somebody can screw me in the ass. That's not how this works. And so, I mean, this is awesome. I don't know what's going on this week, but I'm spicy actually. These, like, I want to say when I did the weekly reading for the March 17th week, and now this weekly reading, I'm feeling like super spicy. So I know that the energy is going to be confrontational, and I think that's exactly what we need, especially when we see like the political forum, you know, these little biatches that have some money that's covered themselves with all the money that they've had and said it's all mine, and I'm going to take what's yours too. It's like, no, bitch, you only have because I gave it to you, and guess what, I'm not going to stop until I take it back, all of it, every single last dime you took from us. I'm going to take it back, and I want to make sure that you are lesser than me at the end of this, because that's the just way of the universe. So remember, your spirit has more power than you think. And if you debilitate it by telling it that your body is not worth it and it's better for you to be in spirit, you've already lost, and you did exactly what these people wanted you to do. It's supposed to be two minds coming into one and creating the change. You need to take claim of your body and tell your body, let's work together. And when a person's spirit and a person's body unite as one, is when the divine masculine and feminine energy will become as one. And you'll see that person have a good relationship with their family, a good relationship with their children, because they're one. And their oneness reverberates to everyone that is around them. So that's all I got to say, because this one's really spicy. And we'll see you next week.